Alright, next quest is Forever and Ever Apart, given to us by Lise in the newly um, encountered area city thing of Sui-no-Sato. Here we go. If this is Sui-no-Sato, then Shiosai, the overseer, should be around here somewhere. I dare say one of the locals will be able to point us in his direction. Though, now that I look around, I get the distinct impression we are not welcome here. I don't see that impression, but whatever. There's just no one really around. It's kind of sparsely populated. But Shiosai is right here. His race is Yugiri's race, and I think the males in general have larger horns on their head, kind of like curved rams, kind of like almost S shaped, but like more like U shaped horns, and kind of like fish scaly um, skin, and they all have a tail, like kind of a scaled tail. So, is this is our man? Leave this place and never return. We have no need of wide-eyed wanderers, says Shiosai. Sorry, I didn't mean to stare. My name is Lise, and these are my friends, Mercy and Alice. We're looking for the overseer of Sui-no-Sato, Shiosai. That's you, isn't it? He turns and looks at all of us. The Kojin of the Blues sent you hither, did they? I am no overseer, nor ever would I claim to be one. I am high priest of Shisui of the Violet Tides, Shiosai. So you are the man we're looking for. Great! We need your help. We're looking for this jewel called the Yasakani no... Stop. I will hear no more. We will suffer no outside troubles in our sanctuary, especially those of would-be treasure hunters. And there's this little otter with a freaking, like, leaf, like a lily, like a green lily pad leaf frond hat that looks kind of like a Japanese style, like that kind of wide and shallow hat. And it takes off the hat and goes, chirp chirp. Isobe. Quiet, Isobe, or there will be no dango for dinner. I can do naught to aid you. I say to you again, leave this place and never return. At the very least, sir, you might condescend to tell us of your village, and of why you are so loath to show us even the most basic courtesy. He ponders for a second. Sui-no-Sato is our sanctuary. Under the benevolent leadership of the Ruby Princess, sovereign of Shisui, we enjoy humble yet fulfilling lives, but it was not always so. Long ago, our forebears were driven from their ancestral lands. Beneath the waters, they sought refuge from the ravages of war, and here they flourished. All that we are, our culture, our traditions, was born of the sea, as was I. Though we have engaged others in diplomacy, it has ever been with the utmost caution. Isolation and independence are essential to preserving our way of life. So it was when Doma fell 25 years past. The Ruby Princess, in her wisdom, decreed that we would take no part. As it was, so ever shall it be. Forever and ever apart. Forgive me, I understand now how highly you value your way of life, and how you will suffer none to endanger it. You may be assured that we have no desire to do so, and I would hope that we have given you no cause to assume otherwise. You have not, but this changes nothing. Regardless of your intentions, it is not my place to break with tradition. I must consider the wishes of all who call Sui-no-Sato home. For me to defy their will and permit outsiders to remain would be a gross betrayal of my responsibilities. Please do not ask this of me. Thank you for your time, sir. Lee shrugs and follows Alice, and I follow with a little cute little otter. The little otter is holding a lamp too. It's fucking adorable. I can't help it, man. It's crazy awesome. I love it. We'll speak to Alice here. I want an otter. I wonder if my D&D. Yeah, we'll figure it out. And so it continues. Another village, another deaf ear. Clearly, Girabania is not the only place with walls. I'm starting to wonder if this was all a huge mistake. Gosetsu couldn't have known that we would take this long. I only hope he's still alive. And thus, this quest is over. We get a 265 Dragoon weapon or a 265 Paladin shield. My Dragoon weapon is 255. My Paladin shield is 260, so new Dragoon weapon it is. Cool. Ooh, crit. I love crit. Most jobs are pretty happy about crit on their gear. From what I've... Oh, we got another cutscene. Cool. Meanwhile, in the Tavern of Isari... Black screen, by the way, just the text there. That Gosetsu is being tortured, beaten by that large Rogadin with a giant hammer. He's just using his fist, but that like well-armored giant hammer dude.
I tire of this filthy tavern, and it's still filthier clientele.
And Yotsuyu is with him, just watching.
'Tis scant reward for your treachery, aye. A painted woman of your rich experience deserves a better class of customer.
Name-calling. Is that what we've been reduced to?
Orphan of the Nayori. Widow of Sashihai. What joy it must have brought you to be revenged upon us all.
She scowls a bit, takes a couple steps toward him, and it looked like she smashed her foot on his head, but...
Not enough. Not nearly enough.
Doesn't seem to have caused him any pain. He didn't exclaim in pain or anything, so...
My appetite for your agony is as an abyss. Bottomless. Insatiable. Before you die, you will cry and beg and prostrate yourself upon the earth. You will crawl on your belly through the muck and the piss and debase yourself for my amusement. All of you. But you think you are made of sterner stuff? Rather than have him beat you, mayhap I should have my oaf go and fetch your master's head.
Gosetsu's eyes widen, and then...
Oh, poor Lord Kayan.
Thin again.
Kami rest his soul. Noble leader of a fallen nation. A fine puppet he made for the Viceroy. For a time. 25 years he was content to serve his masters as a dog. And then everyone had to rise up and get themselves killed. Tell me, how did it feel to fail him that day? To live with the disgrace of his death?
He looks angry for a second and then steals his face once more.
Not that you were a stranger to living with disgrace, of course. In the what was it? 25 years since you were humiliated and tossed into an imperial jail? You had plenty of time to get used to it.
Why they decided in this game to spell the word jail G-A-O-L is beyond me, but there have been plenty of videos I've watched from other creators, other whatever, who've pronounced it Gale or Gale, not understanding that it really is just the word jail. It's just that every other word, well, not every, but most words, like 99% of the words they use are the regular spellings of regular English words, whatever.
Oh yes, I heard the stories.
Weird choice.
About the samurai who would do anything to return to his master's side, even if it meant pledging his blade to his sworn enemy. They say he walked with death, that he slew 1,000 men in the Empire's name. Truly a tale for the poets.
I do not deny my sins, but I will not be reproached by the likes of you.
Oh, I mean not to reproach you, but to praise you. You're a survivor, samurai. Just like me. So, let us not dwell on the past, you and I, and instead give thought to the future. To wit, I would ask you again to help me resolve this vexing matter of Doma's missing heir. Living or dead, it makes no difference, really. But the Garleans are most insistent that we put this problem behind us. And I know you helped him flee. So tell me, what became of Lord Hien?
To my dismay, the details escape me at present. Mayhap your dog could jog my memory.
Get on with it, and mark me, brute. There is no limit to how far you can fall.
Of all the bloody stupid... Oh! When I get back to Eorzea, I'm gonna find that little shite, and I'm gonna make her pay.
Gosetsu tried to get back up, but got beat down, I guess? I don't know. Oh man. Alright. That is the end of the video now, officially, after that last final cutscene thingy. I will see you guys next time.